Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Friday. Got some college football today. We got 8 matchups on this slate. Maybe 8 ones that I found. Maybe there's some FCS ones and stuff, but I'm not really going to be going over any of that. So we got 8 matchups as we head into a jam-packed college football weekend. Before I get started, go and like and subscribe, guys. Support the channel. You guys have been awesome. Be sure to check out my college football parlay and teaser video as soon as you're done watching this. My favorite plays and parlays will be in that video, so tune into that whenever you guys are done. And yeah, go and check out all my links in the description. Really great promo codes from My Bookie, Bovada, and BetUS, so you can get a nice bonus, so you can get in on the action and sign up with MoonBet as well. You can bet on there next week, so go ahead and check that out. But yeah, first matchup, really the only important matchup on this slate. It's North Carolina versus Virginia Tech. North Carolina, opening up as the number 10 team in the country. Big expectations for North Carolina. Had a really great year last season. North Carolina opening up as 5.5-point favorites with the over-under at 64. You can get them on the money line. North Carolina at minus 220. Virginia Tech plus 195. Last 10 games, Virginia Tech 7-3 in their last 10 against North Carolina. North Carolina 1-4 against the spread in their last 5. 11-4 in their last 15. Looked really solid to end the season. They have struggled against Virginia Tech. 1-4 in their last 5 meetings with Virginia Tech, and 2-6 against the spread in their last 8 against Virginia Tech. Luckily, it's a low spread here, so I don't think it's that crazy. Virginia Tech, 4-1 covering the spread at home against North Carolina. Finished the season 1-4 in their last 5, and 1-4 covering the spread in their last 5. It's got to be a big statement game for the Tar Heels here, opening up in the top 10 to start the season. Really big expectations for this team. Only a 5.5-point favorite. Give me the Tar Heels minus 5.5. And go ahead and take them on the money line. Add them to a parlay as well. Next matchup, we have the Michigan State Spartans versus the Northwestern Wildcats. Northwestern opening up as 3-point favorites with the over-under at 46. You can get Northwestern at minus 155 on the money line. Michigan State plus 140. Last 10 games for these teams, total. Michigan State 6-4 in their last 10 against Northwestern. Michigan State, 1-4 against the spread in their last 5. 1-4 in their last 5. Kind of struggled covering the spread on the road, just 2-5 covering the spread on the road in their last 7 games. But had really good success against Northwestern. 6-1 in their last 7 games on the road against Northwestern. Northwestern finished the season 6-1 against the spread in their last 7. 8-2 in their last 10. Finished the season really strong. Had a really great year, this Northwestern team. Have struggled at home against Michigan State here. Just 1-6 at home against Michigan State. Going to be a tough game here, honestly. I like Northwestern. I just think, what they had going last season should transfer over to this season. They were a really good team. I think they're going to have a really great year as well. Only a 3-point spread. Maybe buy a point if you want. Make it minus 2.5. Maybe that's a better option for you. I'm going to take Northwestern minus 3 here. And I'm going to take them on the money line as well. Next matchup, we have the Duke Blue Devils versus the Charlotte 49ers. Duke opening up as 6.5-point favorites with the over-under at 60.5. Duke is a minus 225 money line favorite. Charlotte plus 200. These teams have only played one time. Duke winning that game 53-19. Duke finished the season 1-5 against the spread in their last 6. Just 1-5 in their last 6 as well. 1-8 on the road. Duke was pretty bad last year. Didn't really have a good season. Probably due to COVID. That could be a lot of excuse for a lot of teams, honestly, not having all of their players. Charlotte, 2-5 in their last 7. Yeah, only a 6.5 point spread for Duke. Last time they played, they beat them very good. Should be a nice win for Duke here. I mean, they really shouldn't struggle against the Charlotte team. Should be a nice win for Duke. We're going to take Duke minus 6.5, and we're going to take them on the money line. Next matchup, we have the Old Dominion Monarchs versus the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Wake Forest opening up big favorites at minus 31 with the over-under at 62. Wake Forest currently on the money line minus 10,000. I mean, that's crazy. You're not really going to be able to get them on a money line at all, so it's going to be the spread. These two teams have never played. Old Dominion 1-5 against the spread in their last 6. Finished the season on an 0-10 streak. 0-6 on the road. I mean, this Old Dominion team was very bad. Wake Forest was actually really decent last season. 5-2 covering the spread in their last 7. 6-0 covering the spread at home. And then they're on a 7-game winning streak against teams in the Conference USA. 31 points is a huge number here, but maybe buy some points, add them to a teaser if you'd like. Going to take Wake Forest minus 31. They should be able to beat up this Old Dominion team. If you think Old Dominion can hang plus 31, probably going to be a sweat fest if you do that. Going to take Wake Forest in this matchup. Next matchup, we have St. Francis, PA versus the Eastern Michigan Eagles. Eastern Michigan opening up as big favorites at minus 32.5 with the over-under at 54.5. Can't find Eastern Michigan on a money line. I would imagine that money line price is going to be crazy high. College football, a lot of these teams, when they're playing when there's big favorites, a lot of times on bookies, you're not going to be able to even find a money line, just the spread. So just always be aware of that. These two teams haven't played each other. Not much info to go off. St. Francis, PA finished the season 0-5 against the spread and lost their last 5 games. And from what I am gathering, this is kind of crazy. I hope this is actually accurate. But St. Francis, PA hasn't had a team since 1998. This seems absolutely insane to me. So this must be a brand new team. I know nothing about this team. So yeah, they lost their last 5 games in 1998. So if that means anything to you, Eastern Michigan, let's see, wasn't that good last season, but 5-2 in their last 7 against the spread, 2-5 covering at home, 5-0 covering in their week 1 games in their last 5. Yeah, we're going to take Eastern Michigan here. I mean, how can you even trust St. Francis, PA? They haven't been a program in over 20 years. Going to take Eastern Michigan minus 32.5. Next matchup, we have the South Dakota Coyotes versus the Kansas Jayhawks. Kansas opening up as the favorite at minus 13.5 with the over-under at 56. You can get Kansas on the money line at minus 650. South Dakota at plus 475. These teams have only played one time. Kansas winning that game 31-14. South Dakota, very bad last season. Finished the season 1-9 in their last 10. Horrible on the road, just 1-9 on the road. Kansas was god awful last season. 1-8-1 against the spread in their last 10. Finished the season on a 10-game losing streak. I mean, very tough for both teams here. I expect better in this matchup for Kansas. I do like Kansas minus 13.5. I don't love this matchup here. 2 bad teams, but you would hope this is kind of the easiest game on Kansas's schedule. So you really hope Kansas can cover. We're going to roll with Kansas, and we'll take them on the money line as well. But I'm probably fading this matchup, to be honest. Next matchup, we have the Northern Colorado Bears versus the Colorado Buffaloes. Colorado opening up as 38-point favorites with the over-under at 56.5. Can't get Colorado on the money line, unfortunately. Their price is probably insanely too high. These two teams only played one time before. Colorado winning that game 41-21. Northern Colorado, was very bad last season. Finished last season on a 10-game losing streak. Lost every game last season. Very bad. 0-10 in the month of September. I mean, that's about as bad as it gets. Colorado, they were pretty decent. 6-3 covering the spread in their last 9. 6-3 in their last 9. Yeah, 38 points is a lot. But this Northern Colorado team's pretty bad. These two teams did play in 2017. Colorado won by 20, but Colorado, man, that's a lot of points. I know this. I've already been burned by picking Jacksonville State earlier this week. I thought they could cover. They couldn't cover. 38 points is a lot. I'm going to take Northern Colorado plus 38. I do think Colorado should beat them pretty good, but 38 points is a lot. And Colorado's not really an elite team by any means. I think Colorado could easily win like 35-7 or something. I feel like it'll be a sweaty kind of game, but 38 points is a lot. Going to take Northern Colorado plus the points. Then the last matchup, we have the South Dakota State Jackrabbits versus the Colorado State Rams. Colorado State opening up as 3-point favorites with the over-under at 52.5. You can get Colorado State on the money line at -150, South Dakota State plus 130. These two teams have not played before. South Dakota State, wasn't very good last season. 1-10 in their last 11. 1-9 on the road. Colorado State wasn't much better. They did get a couple wins, but finished 1-6 in their last 7. 1-4 at home to end the year. I don't love this matchup, but only a 3-point spread. Going to roll with Colorado State. I mean, I just think they're definitely better than the South Dakota State team that coming off of one win. Coming off one win. I mean, very tough. South Dakota State actually hasn't played in a couple years. There's a lot of teams that haven't played in a while. It's just kind of crazy. Hard to trust a team that hasn't played in a couple years. Only a 3-point spread. Give me Colorado State. And that's going to do it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to check out all my college videos on Saturday. Huge slate coming. Going to have a lot of videos out on that. So be sure to check that out. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Friday. And I'll see you guys Saturday. Have a good one.